Another big update, and this is a setback for the edtech firm Byju's. It's coming from the Supreme Court. The top court has rejected the settlement between Byju's and BCCI. Varun Gakhar is joining us with the latest development here. This is really, Varun, the sticking point and the issue that Byju's has been facing in terms of staying afloat, right? It's been taken to insolvency court. And this is a development from that case itself, right?
Yeah, so in a big setback to the embattled edtech firm Byju, the top court has set aside the NCLT order or the NCLAT order that put an end to Byju's insolvency process back in August. Now, a little background to the case before we delve into the details. In August this year, the NCLAT approved Byju's settlement with the BCCI, thereby putting an end to its insolvency process. Now, according to this settlement, Byju's committed to settling its dues to the tune of nearly rupees 158 crores with the BCCI. Now, this prompted US-based lenders backed by Class Trust LLC to move the apex court against the NCLT-approved settlement based on the allegation that the money that was being used for the said settlement was siphoned from them and that the sources for this money was questionable. In addition, it was Glass Trust's contention that Byju's owes it nearly rupees 8,000 crores and that the NCLT approved the settlement based on a meager amount of rupees 158 crores and put an end to the insolvency process itself. Now, the top court then heard the matter at length for nearly 2 days and the judgment has now been delivered. In toto, the top court verdict essentially means that the insolvency process for the edtech firm will continue. And while setting aside the NCLAT verdict, the top court said that the NCLAT did not provide adequate reasoning while approving the settlement process with the BCCI and iterated that the due process of law was not followed. In addition, the court has directed that the settlement amount of rupees 158 crores needs to be returned back to the committee of creditors and this money has to be retained in an escrow account. Now, the case has also been sent back to the National Company Law Tribunal for a fresh adjudication on the issue of whether the settlement was lawful or not.
The summary of this is basically that the insolvency for Byju's will continue. I mean, 8,000 versus 158 crores, that's, that's a very insignificant amount.
Yeah,
so
no doubt.
that's the Supreme Court verdict on that.